Hi, Bianca. Very fancy meeting you here.
I was available, which is something you're not used to a man telling you.
Wow, you're right. I do like sleeping with married men.
Well, okay.
Please make some noise for Bianca Del Rio.
It's so nice to be here with you, Bob.
How dare you insult my beauty like that?
I know, it's so up. I cannot say up? Okay, I'm just saying it's so up that they constantly compare you to Bob, or that you had to share a win with Trinity. I mean, that basically the world's saying to you, you're not good. You're not good.
People who have ketchup with waffles and fried chicken are demonic.
People that pronounce ketchup as cat soup really set me off.
Idiots.
Once again, we're not talking about the show. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, back.
Was there anyone in season 6 that was chatty that irked your nerves?
Oh, God, all of them. All of them bothered me. No, it's, you know what it's like when you're in that room with people. They don't shut up endlessly, but I can't name one in particular. Ben de la Creme would not shut up at all. Yeah, she talked a lot.
Huh, but also Laganja.
Yeah, and so did Gia. You know, all of them. All of them talked a lot, yeah.
Vivacious didn't talk a lot, but she wasn't there a long time.
She wasn't, no. I would have to say Bosco, and I wouldn't normally because she's dressed as Aquaria. But I thought she was committed to the look, and it actually looked good.
What kind of look would you have made in the challenge?
Well, it really depends.
If you say boat neck jack, we will.
You know I would do the boat neck dress. You know, okay, let me just clarify this. First and foremost, it is not a boat neck dress that I wore. I wore a cowl neck. Let's correct it. Cowl neck is what I wore. The point is, it's cowl neck, not boat neck. But yes, that's what I would have made because I know what works. I know what works. Stick with it.
And you know, I think Georgia gets a little flack for sometimes being too simple.
Yeah.
On the runway, but I liked this creation. I thought it was very cute.
Good. Okay, I would agree with you. I would agree.
Georgia's maybe she is cute. She's tiny. I mean, I'd hit it.
Oh.
Girl, a Great Dane, Mountain of Chihuahua, honey.
I just got a visual.
I can see you also doing like a good RGB, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That's very you.
So complimentary.
Yeah.
Why do I come here? Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
So Ruth's talking to George and it's like, oh, I'm thinking about doing Aubrey Plaza, which I have no idea who that is.
Well, first of all, it sounds like a strip mall. It's like you're telling somebody directions. Go down the street, when you see Aubrey Plaza, make a left. I'll be right there. Yeah.
She puts his hands in front of his face. He's like, I don't know.
Oh, you should try that. You probably look pretty.
But I think because everyone else was so terrible, it made her as a standout.
That's how you won. No, I think, I'm kidding. You didn't win, you shared a win. I mean, the look was cute. I thought the look was pretty good to be Shakespeare, but you know, I know Shakespeare personally. So it's one of those things where I was slightly offended by the performance because he didn't act like that. He really did not act like that. When we he did not act like that.
Maybe like even all your answers, like misspell them, like
as you should.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's like it's like the connective tissue making Bexit Voss will be funny.
Look at you with all these ideas for Snatch Game. Where were they when you did them? When you did Snatch Game, none of this came into play.
I have a little Snatch Game question here about yourself that we want you to fill in.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Bianca Del Rio loves living in Palm Springs. It's hot and dry, filled with old men just like her.
Dusty hole. Yeah, it had to be dusty
Dusty
No one goes near it, bitch. It's like the Haunted Mansion.
And baby, Miss Dove Cameron was up in here giving Bianca Del Rio her flowers, honey. She was like, sold out shows. She was like globetrotting.
Yeah, well, Dove doesn't lie.
Okay, ask me.
Bianca Del Rio loves living in Palm Springs. It's hot and dry and filled with old men, just like her blank.
Just like her dusty.
Wait, that's what I said.
Is it?
Are you copying answers?
What?
We saw this already this episode.
Okay.
That'd be a great drag name, Dusty Hole.
Dusty Hole.
Dusty Hole.
Oh my God, I like that
And
one.
now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage the 10 tapping toes of Dusty Hole. That's it.
Okay. I do like when queens are self-aware because nothing is crazier to me than someone that is terrible and bitch, they acting like they are the greatest queen since, you know, Bianca Del Rio.
Well, we need to talk to you because obviously that is your problem.
What are your thoughts on mushrooms?
I've worshipped worse, but I'm not mad at mushrooms. Have you had mushrooms?
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, it gets you. I've had mushrooms, and the first time I did mushrooms, I actually in a litter box. And you know what's shocking? Not me. is the fact that I don't have a cat. Next question.
There's some people who do like mushrooms and like go to a club. I'm like,
I can't do that.
I already don't like going because you know the whole thing. People are like, oh, pictures of that. So on mushrooms, I'll be a mess.
Wait, back it up. Somebody asked you to take a picture?
Once. One time in my entire career.
Still got a story. Yeah.
Bianca, you are a woman of God. What would you have worn for Holy Couture?
Now this is gonna be so out the box and completely off-brand for me. But I would have worn a boat-neck dress with my ass cut out so you could see my dusty hole. There you go. There you go.
You know what? If she did not say Iris Van Herpen,
then you wouldn't have a problem with it.
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But now I know what you're going for. I'm like, that? You think that is that?
I think it's funny that she said it because she probably can't spell it. Let's be real.
But again, she says very similar to what you wore last week.
Oh.
It was that bra with a black thing in the middle and a panty. So
how dare somebody wear the same thing continuously? Yeah. This is like one of those medieval fair costumes, you know, that white people go to. You know what I'm talking about. They love themes.
They be in like the forest, like LARPing and spelunking and they're like, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, water, water, water. It's very that. You never seen LARPing?
What is she talking about?
You never seen LARPing?
What are you talking about?
LARPing. Like a big group of people, they get together and they'll do like Dungeons and Dragons in the forest.
When I get with a group, I actually have sex. That's what you're supposed to do.
What do you think about Michelle's notebook?
Thunder. Okay, anyway, what? Lightning bolt. Okay, anyway, what? That I think is pretty shady. Because, you know, you gotta feel good for a while when they're going, no one's going home, no one's going home. And then here comes Rue with some shady ass creating drama. She wants another Emmy. I think the magic's gonna happen next week, and I wouldn't be surprised if more than one person goes home.
What queen do you see joining us in the winner's circle?
You are not in the circle. If you're in the winner's circle, it's an octagon. It's not actually a circle.
Who is joining the winner's octagon?
I would.
How come you don't have a Southern accent?
Because I moved. No, I never really had a Southern accent.
Could you imagine if Bianca had a Southern accent? You would be a completely different person.
I would be. I'd be in Angeria. That's who I would be. Angeria. We have the same nose.
Bianca Del Rio, you truly are my favorite troll that has ever existed.
And I consider that a huge compliment because you work with Lady Bunny, so that's sweet.
I seriously love this bitch so much, y'all. As y'all see why she is one of the biggest and brightest stars of the show.
Thank you for having me, and may the best drag queen win.
Yeah!
Girl, the camera's off? We're off?
Get it off.
Bitch! Girl, let me tell you. Rotted.
Hello?
Completely rotted.
Honestly, I just don't understand what is even going on in this.
I don't understand why people do drag. I mean, just be yourself. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Can you imagine at this point in your life to go do a drag show and no one have a phone? People are enjoying the moment? Take a minute, think about that.
I would love it.
Well, nobody ever enjoys anything at your show anyway, but I just...
Yeah, instead of sending clips of me saying, look how bad, they could just sit there and go, God, this is bad.
Right, completely.
She's not only a winner from season 6, she not only wears more makeup than even me, but she's the only person more canceled than I've been, Bianca Del Rio.
How are you? And the crowd goes tepid.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I would eventually become a cam girl. I just thought it would be by choice, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Camera, long as the camera is far enough away, you can be a girl. But I'm kind of happy to be out here because there's never any snow. You know, as Laganja would say, it's as dry as your vagina, mama.
And if you guys want to visit Bianca Del Rio, her home address is... Don't use that.
I really look at you right now and I go, wow, that's a lot. But then I just saw a picture of Demi Moore, which I can see the similarities. So she must have seen your face and said, give me those cheeks where it looks like I'm sucking on a lemon.
Demi Moore saw a picture of me and she went to the doctor like this.
Yeah, make it happen. Make it happen.
And by the way, Bianca just said she looked at me in the monitor and said, wow, that's a lot. That's coming from this.
It is, come on.
You get a little bit reminded that like just because somebody's good one day, don't mean the next day.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, you're a perfect example of that.
Exactly, do medium good the whole time so no one notices you.
If anything, they can walk away going, you're consistent.
You're consistently bad, yes.
When you're there, it's like, even when Rue says, everybody say love, I was like, yes, everybody say love. Now I'm like, oh, shut up. You know, in the moment, it was just like, you know, I loved everybody and I thought, what a great bubble to be in.
It's a tough environment, so like if you really feel like you see all these cliques forming and you're not in a clique, you're like, I could see how that'd be a little hard. I don't think I'd have a problem with that because I'm so well liked, but I could imagine it being hard.
Wait a minute, you being well liked? Come on, if anybody knows how to be well liked, it's me. I mean, honestly, you and I should form a support group. Everyone thinks I'm kind and sweet. Did you have crazy dreams?
I mean, sometimes I'd have these crazy waking fantasies of like, what if Violet was nice to me? Or like, you know, wild things, crazy things. Things that could never happen.
Why are you dreaming about her? Well, there were several things that I enjoyed. I have to say.
I just have to say, this isn't the literacy was not strong in this group, if we're talking reading.
Well, complete sentences has also been challenging.
We had a really tough reading challenge in season 7. Everybody was either not at all funny, or it was just a mean thing to say.
Well, I appreciate that recap because I didn't watch your season. But yeah.
So congrats, Gottmik. You are an ultimate hater. Congratulations.
Yes. Is it Gottmik or Gottmik?
Oh God, it is Gottmik, isn't it?
You said Meek.
I have been
Am
saying,
I wrong?
Girl, you are not wrong, and they will tell me in the comments, like, you said this name wrong. It's a confusing name. Whatever happened to Beth? You know, like...
Susie. Myrtle. Can we get a Myrtle? What about Rosemary?
Can we get a Myrtle?
Can we get that?
Yeah, what about a hot name like Rosemary or Myrtle? Something sexy. Congrats, Gottmik. Congrats.
It's fascinating to me when they say they can't sew and they go on the show, or they've never done any acting experience. First of all, that's what drag usually is. It's not just about lip syncing. Actually, once I had a comment that Bianca is not really a drag queen because she doesn't lip sync.
That was me. I'm so sorry. I was gonna say representation matters. Did you see yourself on the screen today?
Hello, and she had clown face.
Bitch, if only you were silent.
My people, shut up, shut up. Listen, I was a lesbian for about 10 years. My hands work well.
When I was with Milk doing The Bachelor, he really struggled in that challenge, and when your partner's struggling, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's the worst. Yeah.
Like now, it's awful.
Yeah.
Okay, also they broke the cardinal rule, which is like, never say you're good at something on Drag Race. Don't ever say you're good at it. I don't care if you're a professional ballet dancer. You need to be like, I've never danced before. Because the second you say it's your thing, it's over for you, bitch. It's curtain.
It's done, bitch.
Did you sense some Mardi Gras in the room?
I could smell it.
The way you drink, I don't even know if you remember a Mardi Gras.
And I know you do, I have a problem with tiny wigs on a big face. So I wish the wig would have been a little bigger.
Thank God you're here, Bianca.
If not, you just look like a little dirty Q-tip with not much going on.
Girl.
That's just my take.
100%. It almost makes you look more male.
But let's be honest, it was much better than those little gift bags that she had on a couple weeks ago. So look, it's a step up, bitch. It's a step up.
Those bags. I think about those bags all the time.
Let's take a moment. Let's both think about them. Okay. It took me back to Mardi Gras. I mean, I've done things for beads, but I've done things with beads. I gotta say, it was impressive. I mean, I'd sit on it. What about you?
It's a little small for me.
Oh, really?
I didn't like this look very much. I know that's...
Why?
I just thought, like, it was not funny or not pretty either. I didn't think it was like...
Well, that's funny. Well, I find that amusing coming from you because it looked like something you would wear. It's a box of a 60s dress with some thing on her head. I mean, it's totally you.
I had no problem with the cut of the dress. I just wasn't in love.
And I always thoroughly enjoy when a drag queen goes, it's custom gown and custom. Of course it's custom. Everything is custom, even if it's made in a kitchen on somebody's floor. It's custom.
Bianca, Candy Muse. Bianca, Candy Muse.
I gotta tell you, I love an overconfident bitch. You know, I thought it was a look.
She came around the corner in the fur and I said, oh great, she stopped shaving.
It blended beautifully with her back. I mean, I thought it was okay. I wasn't crazy about it. I was even shocked that Michelle Visage liked it, but you know, she's from New Jersey, so what is her taste level? But in the end, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was groundbreaking or exciting.
I liked the huge hat with the tight snatchback hair. I kind of think this is the best runway she's had all season, to be honest.
I would have preferred the hat with a veil made of lead. I think it would have softened her look a bit.
Perhaps a burqa.
No, I thought it was, you know, do you know what? I think it was fine. It's fine. She's talented, she's likable, she's relatable. There was just a lot about her that I enjoy.
You know, young, thin, promising. Reminds me of somebody I know.
Yeah, not you.
Bianca, thank you so much for joining me here at the Pit Stop today. You are iconic in every single way.
Well, thank you for having me, Miss Trixie Mattel.
That was written on the card.
Oh, I was gonna say, it didn't sound you lost this acting challenge. Now, get ready to lip sync.
That would be how you go home on Drag Race, Bianca. You get a character that's really nice to people. And they're like, I didn't believe it. I didn't see it.
I can't thank you enough, Trixie. I had a great time chatting with you and catching up. And all jokes aside, you were lovely, you were talented, you were genuine, you are beautiful, and I cannot wait to kick your ass on All Winners season of Drag Race.
They'll cut out all you say, and there'll be a mega cut of me saying all this awful shit, and you'll tweet it like, I told you, she's really gone over the line.
Oh, without a doubt. We can tell you've gone over the line. We can see your lips.
Yeah, this is the line I went over.
Well, after the elimination, they were having a kiki, and Sugar asked the girls what they can do differently to, now that the pressure's on.
Sure.
Miss Silky says nothing.
Honey, she is a symbol of excellence in her own mind.
If you already know yourself and you know you're doing well in the competition, then why should you change anything?
I think that's smart. So I do appreciate that about her, and she makes me cackle. I mean, she does not give a and I love a bitch like that. I really do.
She really has way too much confidence, I feel like.
But that's good, though. I mean,
it's great.
I mean, it's better than some bitch crying about her ailments. I mean, I just say, come on in. Make it entertaining. I don't want to hear about your diseases. Every episode. Oh, God. I do believe that Ms. Vanjie just needs subtitles. I can't understand a thing she's saying at any point. But I thought she was the most well-rounded with jokes. I thought they were pretty great.
Vanjie saying anything kind of is entertaining to me, so.
Well, Vanjie's staying beyond one episode. That's a treat.
She was going for a church lady, but it took me a while.
It took a hot minute. Mm-hmm.
It almost took me to like when they pointed it out after the thing that she was even a church lady. I just thought she.
You're so quick, Manila. Yeah, I see that. And the fact that she was rubbing on Cheyenne, she knows what to do. She's not stupid.
I mean, if you have an opportunity to rub up on Cheyenne Jackson, you just take it.
Yes, and you call it art.
Yeah, it's part of the challenge.
I'm doing what I have to do.
I have to grope this sexy cop man.
How many times I've groped a sexy cop? Then they just jumped to any defensive moment there was, because that's when she started with her Asian accent, which incidentally is something I do anytime I'm arrested. But it was that moment of like, what is going on here? It's like there was no straight path to what they were trying to do. Fun fact, I'm allergic to cats. Pussy makes me sneeze.
As she's dressed in leopard print.
It's true.
I love that the lining of the jacket was also polka dot. It was just so beautifully done.
Appealing.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. And I'm kind of partial to clowns.
Oh, I wonder why. Any second favorite? So who are your bottoms?
None of these people. Bottoms. Like bottoms. She assumed that her beauty was gonna win them over. And she is pretty, there's no doubt. I mean, I know what it's like to be pretty. So.
She also knows what it's like to lie.
Shut it. I just thought it was kind of a boring outfit. I know everybody underneath this is gonna make a comment saying, you just mad because she's pretty.
But you are.
Very.
She really did. She was really getting in there. She was like,
Don't dance, please. Don't.
Unfortunately, Plastique Tiara is going to have to wear a plastic tiara. I want to thank Bianca Del Rio for taking time out of her busy schedule of sending hateful tweets to people.
Only you. Gotta keep you relevant some kind of way.
Exactly.
And you know that I do love people that have lots of personality and bad hair choices. Adore Delano. But I thought she was the love this. The best part I love is that all that sequin and glamour in the backyard.
Yes.
Because back in my day, it was called a yard gig, bitch. I did everything from weddings, bar mitzvahs to funerals, any gig. I did drag barbecue, drag bingo, did it all.
Girl, I wanted them to go, Crystal, we have a message from your tia, Bianca, and then have you show up on camera. Girl, that's part of the fantasy. You have to believe that you look way better than you do. For me, a Michael Clark Duncan sized motherfucker to get dressed up in drag, and in my mind I'm like, I really look like Viola Davis. I nailed it. But in truth, I look like an X-Man.
Oh, I love your confidence. I see it in your posts. I lived in an apartment in Uptown that said room with a view. View of a brick wall, bitch. Couldn't see a goddamn thing. I thought I was looking in a mirror. Just a big old stack of bricks. It was like...
Well, I saw your apartment back before you moved to LA. It was that I came up one time. You taught me how to glue a wig down, and I walked in, and it was the little vanity area, and then a little closet, and then the bed where the magic goes, where the tragic happens.
Shut up, bitch. Nobody's lived to tell those stories.
And of course, there's Rue's obsession with El DeBarge. I mean, honey, this mullet is the real winner of season 12.
That is the look. I gotta say this. You know, Rue loves her because it makes Rue think about his youth, which is long ago. But I gotta say though, no, it's funny. It's like they say everything old is new again. So I'm waiting for my big chance. Here I am with my clown face and my big dreams, just drawing on the face that she possessed. I think I have that face till I see a picture. You know how it is.
The gorgeous one who just rolls into town and steals your man, and I'm silly.
So basically, who the does that make me, bitch?
You're the white woman who tried to get Millie like that.
Miss Millie!
You're the mayor's wife.
I don't. All right, here's my screen test. I don't know her either. Okay, and I think doing pageants is great training to get you there. I never did any pageant, although I did win first place in a dog show. But the thing is,
nice, congratulations.
Thank you, girl. You bitch, you were the runner-up. But I think what
Bianca's breed was talking Shih Tzu. Oh, that was, come on.
That is good. I am and now in the talking Shih Tzu category. Bitch, Dolly was living her life, and you know she had Jolene inside that wig. It was just...
I also, she read Drag Race. She was like, I'm so bored, I agreed to do this.
Dolly's a good bitch, girl. Dolly's a good bitch.
What? It was kind of like, you know, when you call your mom on FaceTime and she's in the angles, kind of like this, and she's like, hey, baby, I love you. My only critique was it was a little bit one note. Like a little one note. Besides that, girl, I mean...
Well, listen, I don't know anything about one note coming from wearing the same dress every episode in every color. I don't know what you mean.
And what do I know about repeating fabrics? I would
Bitch,
literally
you
never
repeat
do
fabrics,
that.
I repeat the same dress. And still won.
RuPaul has sent them all packages where they are all set up the exact same. Everyone's got like a mylar streamer wall with some balloons. It's party.
Yes.
Sharon Needles would be happy. It was very Party City.
It was. You know what? How many clubs have I performed in and that was the f***ing setup,
Girl.
bitch?
Girl.
You can count on a curtain, but you can't count on an audience. And listen, you know I'm old enough. I remember seeing Wizard of Oz when it came out, and
You knew the Dead Sea when it was just getting sick. When it was the sick sea. I went up and she did it with style, she did it with grace, and she had a beautiful face. That girl is everything.
Everything we want to be.
Exactly. So from me and Bianca, welcome Jada to the winner circle.
From two ugly bitches, congratulations, you pretty asshole. Like you not already winning at life.
One of us will be hosting this show, you're headlining. That's the real tea. Bianca, thank you so much for joining us. Honestly, don't tell the other girls, you were my favorite out of all the guests I had.
Well, you know what, Bob? I'm gonna say we go way back and I adore you dearly. And don't tell anyone, but I hate you. No, and I gotta say, from the bottom of my nasty little heart, I gotta say this, congratulations on all your success. Kudos to you. I'm so proud to see everything you're doing. And finally, you took my makeup suggestions by wearing a f***ing mask that hides it. Finally, bitch! Finally! You look
Listen
soft!
to your elders.